kṣētrajñō'kṣara eva ca.
So we'll go through the meaning of these of stanza 2. Pūtātmā. Pūtam means to be pure. Pa. Even in English it starts with P. Sanskrit, that is why the Sanskrit is supposed to be the mother of all languages. So Pūtātmā means one who is extremely pure mayam. So pure he is. Now when we say pure, it doesn't mean like how we think of pure. Pure is got two suggestions. Outer purity and inner purity is also there. So therefore over here, when we say this milk is a completely pure, very pure, it means no water has been added to it. When we add water to it, water and milk will mix up so beautifully that we can't separate them out. Now the water over there is the impurity, in quotes. It's got dilute. So therefore in Bhagavan, what is there to dilute him? In him there is no trace of Maya at all. In him there is no trace of matter at all. We are all awake now. Last night when we were sleeping, we dreamt. All sorts of funny dreams we had. Now when we are in the waking state, we are completely pure of last night's dream. Whatever we did in the dream we wrote the examination, but in the waking state it doesn't hold good. In the dream we did something very wrong. Thank God we woke up. So whatever wrong we did in the dream remains in the dream. We are completely clean, pure of that mistake that we did in the dream. So we are untouched by the dream. So with respect to dream, I am very pure. All of us are very pure. Nothing of the dream, even this much, kinchit, this much of the dream cannot touch me now when I am the waker. The dream, whatever we did in the dream could only influence and have its influence on the dreamer, not on the waker. So Bhagavan here is one. Yes, he has created the world, he has created all the things, he has created all the beings. We are all doing whatever we want to do, good or bad, because he told us, I am the bee, I only become everything. And then afterwards when you are going through the work also, it's me only who is doing everything. So all the wrong that we have done, can we transfer it onto the Lord? Why? You said you are doing everything. Then now this did not turn out good. Therefore now you discredit also for you, demerit also for you. Bhagavan wipes his hands clean and says, I have got nothing to do with all those things. I am not a shareholder at all, is what he is saying. So Pūtātmā in that sense, no, absolutely untouched by everything. Immaculate is the nearest English word for this. Now we know about impurities. There is something called as internal impurity. For example, the sugar that we use every day, or the salt that we use every day. This is 100% pure sugar, crystal. But there also there is an impurity which we can't make out. Chemical impurity is there, not in the form of anything else. When we study crystals, we talk about it. There are some inherent defects in the crystal which helps it to remain as a crystal. So it is impure. 100% yes, only sugarcane juice has been crystallized. So from our standpoint, it is 100%. Why 120%? But from the philosophical standpoint, if I see a crystal over there, sugar, it means there is a defect in it. It is not pure. Why? For the sugar to remain as a crystal, there has to be some imperfection in it. Some dosha, some defect has to be there. I will take away all the defects. If we try to take away all the imperfection from the sugar crystal will sublimate, vanish from it. It will vanish from our sight. No sugar for our tea or coffee. The diamond that we wear, 100% pure diamond earring. For it to remain as diamond, there are some crystal imperfections in it. If we try to remove even those imperfections, the diamond earring will vanish. I bought it, I paid so much, what happened? Gone. That is what they say, mean when they say pure mind is no mind. Pure mind is no mind. So all of us have a mind. That means it's impure to different degrees. So what are we doing with all our puja, rituals, satsangs, etc.? We are trying to purify our mind. More and more the mind is getting purified. It is becoming more and more subtle. It's becoming more and more expansive. 100% pure mind will not be there. We would have transcended the mind and become what? Become Brahman. Realization will happen to us. Nothing in its purest state can have a form. Even our mind has a form. We can't see the mind, but we know it is there. It's helping us to do. It is subtle matter. Pure mind is no mind. They say pure mind is Brahman. In that sense, Bhagavan pūtātmā. Very beautifully over here in Guruvayur, Krishna is there. Guruvayurappan we call him. There's a very beautiful text called Narayaniyam. It's nothing but a condensation of Bhagavatam written by one of the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna, Narayana Bhattattari. He says right in the beginning, first shloka and I think the third shloka, some first 2-3 shlokas, he said, Krishna over there is pure Shuddha Sattva. Means pure, very pure. Just now we said anything pure cannot remain in front of us like an idol. It should sublimate. He says it's an exception. And our masters say yes. So that is why so much of importance is given to our pilgrim centers and the deities whose pratishtha has been done over there. We do not know what is there. We only see the idol over there and come away. Okay, do the puja and then come away. What is it that the idol represents over there? Many of us don't even know. And how much it can influence us also we do not know. That's why they say in yatra, kṣētra, at least 1 day spent. So that the influence can penetrate into us. Whose influence? The deity's influence. So therefore the teacher over there who wrote the Narayaniyam says over there, yes, Shuddha Sattva, purest form. Shuddha, Sattva, 3 gunas are there. Sattva guna can never be crystallized. Purity can never be crystallized. But it's an exception, he says. Guruvayurappan or Krishna over there is Shuddha Sattva. But he has been crystallized because we can see that. Now we know what it means to visit these kṣētras and to be there and to get blessed and then come back. So that's the meaning of pūtātmā. Bhagavan is extremely pure, that's what it means. Untouched by anything. Maya cannot do anything to him. She is his Shakti. But she can function only when he says yes. So when she starts functioning, she can't hold her influence over him. So in that sense, pūtātmā. See, we can imagine, perfection and purity to what extent? We can't even comprehend that. To that extent, he is. Therefore, nameless, formless, attributeless. Why? Extremely pure, cannot be a substance. It doesn't have any properties at all. How can it have a shape? If it doesn't have a shape, how can we give it a name? No name, what qualities will we give? Then what karya? That is what it means. That's why Vishnu Sahasranama, though it is addressed to a deity, Vigraha, deity over there, still every nama or name over here is handling both aspects, Saguna and Nirguna aspect. Both must come in over here. So pūtātmā, paramātmā, as a contrast to Jivatma. Who is Jivatma? We all are Jivatma. Mortal, finite, conditioned, subject to cause-effect relationship. In space-time world, everything is changing and changing and changing. As a contrast to Jivatma is paramātmā. So what is common in both? Atma is common. What is Atman? Lord. So when Lord functions in our individual bodies, body, mind, intellect. When he is functioning, then we are known as Jivatma. When the same Lord is functioning at the universal aspect, we say universal body, we won't go into it too much, then he is called as paramātmā. So contrast over there. If we are finite, he is infinite. If we are conditioned, he is unconditioned. If we are limited, he is limitless. If we are in the realm of change, mrityuloka, martyaloka. Mrityuloka doesn't mean world of death. Death means change. So we are all in the world of change. He is the changeless. So all qualities opposite of each other. So if we are Jivatma, he is Paramatma. If we are Nara, he is Narayana. If we are Manushya, he is Madhava. So all our pilgrimage is Nara trying to become Narayana, or Manushya, Manava, trying to become Madhava. That's the whole journey. That is what is indicated by Nara and Narayana, Krishna and Arjuna. That is why we had the entire Gita given out to Arjuna by Krishna. Why? He represents Nara. He represents all of us. Krishna represents the Paramatma there. He represents the Jivatma there. So he is Paramatma. Muktānāṃ paramāgatiḥ. I won't go very slow also because we need to move ahead. Muktānāṃ, for the liberated people, Bhagavan is paramāgatiḥ. Gati means, Gati in Sanskrit has got two meanings. It means goal and it means the path also. Both it represents. So when we say Krishna alone is my Gati, we say that. Narayana alone is my Gati, Shiva alone is my Gati, we mean both. Shiva is the goal or Krishna is the goal, and what is the path that I have to walk? I have to walk the Shiva path or the Krishna path. To reach Krishna, I can't walk the Kamsa path. See? To reach Rama, I can't walk the Ravana path, but that's exactly what all of us are doing. That's why they define God as God is love, God is truth, God is Dharma. And we say, yes, God is love, God is truth, God is this, God is Dharma. And I want to reach Him, of course, He is my goal. And what are we walking? We are walking the path of hatred. How can we walk the path of hatred? To reach love, they are anti of each other. Even when we take our oil bath, we know oil and what is that powder? Shikakai powder. They are anti of each other. They can never go together. To remove one, we use the other. So when we are on the path of hatred, Bhagavan, who is love personified, is far removed from us. See how hypocritically we are all leading our lives. At least somewhere we should change, to some extent at least. And it is possible, not that it is not possible. So we walk the path of hatred to reach Him, love, not possible. Love alone can reach love. That's why again the 12th chapter, Bhagavan, when he is giving out the qualities, 30 plus, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, he starts. There is a serial order for that also. First thing, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, all things and beings, no hatred. That is the first quality. First quality, I don't want to sit next to her in a satsang in the temple. We start from there. We want to reach Krishna. He is truth. Krishna is truth. Rama is truth. We are not speaking truth. Truth, what does truth mean? Truth means that which was, which is, and which shall continue to be. Trikala abhadita vastu satvastu. He was, he is, anything that was, is, and shall continue to be is truth. Ours is vyavahara truth. Yes, we need to start from telling the truth to reach truth. And what are we doing? Day in and day out, casually, simply at all, open the mouth and say something, some big lies. What did you cook today? Only curds rice. No, I cooked this sambar, then I had made rasam, then I made this vegetable. I'm just giving examples from our own lives. Why all those things? Simple. It is not even to save somebody. And then okay, maybe I needed to tell her. Simply she said, what did you cook today? Say curds rice, that's it. We make up. Where did you buy this sari? We bought it near our house. No, I went there and bought it. How much did you pay for it? Add up some zeros to it. How we use, this falsehood, left and right, front and back, up and down, and we want to reach the Lord. Not possible. So truth alone can lead to truth, love alone can lead to love, dharma alone can lead to dharma. Duryodhana knew. In Mahabharata he says, I know what is dharma, I know what is adharma, but the problem is I can't follow dharma and I can't refrain from doing adharma. Therefore Krishna could not be on his side. Will not be, cannot be. These are all not for outside, this is all for our inside. So therefore muktānāṃ paramāgatiḥ, Bhagavan's gati means both path and the goal, which means we have to be in sync. Our path and our goal. A path is there and we have to walk the path also. So path, goal and walking the path all should be aligned perfectly. They should all be in sync. Only then we can reach. That's the meaning of muktānāṃ paramāgatiḥ avyayaḥ. Vyaya means change. Actually it means destruction. Destruction means change. Something happened and therefore we say this got destroyed. From that word only vyapara has come, the word. Vyapara means transaction. In a transaction, somebody gains, somebody loses. Not that really they lost some. When we buy something, yes, from our purse there is less of money, but we got something else. He gained money, but some item over there became less for him. It came into our life. Transaction. This is called vyapara. So always there will be increase, decrease, change over there. Increase, decrease always need not be for the bad. It is for the good also. So we exchange over there. So therefore, vyavahar therefore means increase, decrease, vyaya. Increase, decrease, change, variation, modification. One Sanskrit word, so many English words we have to use. Bhagavan is avyaya. Nothing of this can, touch him. Means he is completely beyond the realm of change. Neither there is increase for him, neither there is a decrease for him, neither there is a shortcoming for him, there is no defect for him, there is no rise for him, there is no fall, there is no variation, there is no modification for him. He is always as he was. We change. Even physically we are all changing. Physically, mentally, intellectually, all of us are changing. Bhagavan is avyaya. No change means no death. No death means no birth. When there is no birth, how can he have any death? No. When there is no birth, how can he grow? Growth is not there for him. Increase is not there. Decrease is not there. Decay for us, old age, wear and tear. Nothing can touch him. He was how he was. He is the same way. He will continue to be the same way. That's why we refrain from giving him a form. But what to do? The mind needs a form. Therefore, our rishis have given to us it's a nearest best approximation for him. That is why even the form has got lot of meaning behind it. Simply they have not given a form, Vishnu's form, Shiva's form, Devi's form, etc. So therefore, avyaya means one who, for him, there is absolutely no change at whatever level we want to talk. Avyaya, puruṣaḥ. Pura plus Isha. Isha means Lord. Pura means city. Bangalore, Pura, we all belong to. So therefore, Rampur, Lakshmanpur, cities. So Purusha means the Lord who is sitting or dwelling in the city. Which city? It's a three-tier city. Body, mind, intellect. It's a complex city. Our body is one city. Inside that there is another city. City means where we are transacting. We are transacting with the help of the body, with the help of the mind, and with the help of the intellect. All are three-tier city. Tripurantaka Shiva. Again, stories. If we go to the story, this won't move ahead. That's why we can go on and on and on with this. Tripura is we all. Body, mind, intellect. So who is Tripura? Not somewhere long back, once upon a time. He was there, I believe, and Rakshasa called Tripura. All of us are Tripuras only. Inside this three-tier city, Isha is sitting over there. Purusha doesn't mean man. It means all, not only beings, even things. So one who is sitting in the city and doing Vyavahara is Purusha. In the Gita again it comes, Navadvare Pure Deyi. The city has got 9 openings, is what Krishna says over there. 9 opening, ears, eyes, etc., etc. Our body has got 9 opening, 9 gateways. So therefore Purusha means one who sits in the city, in this three-tier city, and transacts. Who is the one? Lord is there inside all of us. And He is the one who gives this matter called body, mind and intellect the capacity and the capability and the ability to function. Whether it is good or bad, that is because of our samskaras. But the fact is, Ishvara, the Lord, is there in all of us. That is the meaning of Purusha. Another meaning, Pura. Pura means long back. How long back? Even before creation started. Puranaha we call him. Purana means old, antique piece. So Bhagavan is the most ancient person. Why? Pura, the Lord who was there long back. How long? Before space was created, before time was created, before He started His Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. He was there. Pura, long back. Therefore He is called as Purusha. Purayati, one who sits in us and makes us do what we are supposed to be doing so that our lives are comfortable, is also called as Purusha. He is there sitting in all of us, and first of all He makes us alive. All of us have aliveness in us because life is there in us. So He is there in us, giving to us all aliveness, giving to all of us aliveness, because of which we are able to fulfill our lives. Purayati. So that we are able to say, I had a good day today. Have a good day, they say. Means whatever I wanted to fulfill as a part of my program today, I have fulfilled it. Why? I was alive. Why do I call myself alive? Because life is there in me. Who is the life? Bhagavan is the life. So 2 or 3 words we have taken up to describe or to see the significance of Purusha. Sākṣī, witness. He is the one who is the witness in all. Any witness always will not be a person who is involved in the incident. That is why they call witness in the court. He or she is not involved in the event which they are describing. They stood apart. They stood far removed. They were no way connected with or identified with the event that was happening. They just were a gazer. They gazed at it. And therefore they are able to report. So whatever is the event, good event or bad event, they are not a shareholder of any of them. So the merit cannot come to the Sākṣī, the witness, neither the demerit also cannot come to the Sākṣī. Bhagavan is Sākṣī in all of us. So sometimes we say, He is all pervading, He is the witness. So we are justifying that He can see everything that we are doing, and still we do the wrong things. Hypocrisy, that is, at its peak. If we really feel that Lord is watching over me, from within me, leave alone not on top of the sky, within me, He is seeing everything, nothing can escape Him. And if we validate it and say, yes, He is seeing everything. Why? He is all pervading, He is in me. Then how can we ever do the wrong things in life? He is seeing. So we can't say I am honest and go on telling lies, hoping that He would not have heard or not have seen all the things we are doing. The deceiving, the cheating, the telling lies. How hypocritical we are all. So Sākṣī means He is a witness. He is seeing everything. Another meaning is sa plus akshi. Akshi means eyes. With the eyes we see. Sa akshi. Sahita akshi. Directly seeing. We say, did you directly see? Yes. No, we don't want third hand information, second hand information. She told me, therefore I am telling. He told me, therefore I am telling. Or my friends told. No. Directly have you seen? Sa akshi. With my own eyes I have seen means I have experienced it myself. But who is that? Bhagavan himself. So he is the witness, eternal witness of everything that is happening inside of us, outside of us. Never anything can move, we can never ever hide anything away from him. We do it. We try to hide. But he can see everything. Why sākṣī is? And so directly he is seeing. It's not that somebody is reporting to him. He can see directly. See, again, it's not with physical eyes. He knows. He knows all that is happening everywhere. Why? He is the knowing principle in each one of us. He is the knowing principle. So he knows. Sākṣī. Kṣētrajñā. Kṣētra means field of activity. Ña means to know. Knower. Kṣētrajñā means one who knows the field of activity. One who knows. Or one who is experiencing in the field of activity. So kṣētrajñā. So kṣētrajñā means in the 13th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita this comes. So kṣētrajñā means he is the one who knows what is happening in every kṣētra. Kṣētra means field of activity. Kṣētra doesn't only mean place. Kurukṣētra. Bhagavad Gita starts like that. Dharma kṣētre kurukṣētre. Kuru means to do. Kṣētra means field. So kurukṣētra means field of activity. In that field of activity, there is going to be a conflict between dharma and adharma. So now we are all in a field of activity. What field of activity? It's a satsang field. When we go to the kitchen, it is a kitchen field. When we go to the market, it's a market field. It's a kṣētra. So kitchen kṣētra, puja room kṣētra, temple is a kṣētra, market is a kṣētra. Here we are all assembled together. It's a satsanga kṣētra. And who is the one who is the boss or the presiding? Any meeting, we always have a chairperson. Without the chairperson coming, the meeting will not start. We wait. So who is the chairperson for any field? Bhagavan says, I am the kṣētrajñā. We think I am the one who did it, she is the one who did it. Without her, without him, things wouldn't have happened at all. So he is indispensable, I am indispensable, none of us are. Lord is the chairperson of every kṣētra, including our body. Body is a field. He is there in us. Because he is there in us, everything is working. We are not sitting down and digesting the lunch or whatever we had just before we came for satsang. We are not sitting and saying, wait, I have to breathe in and breathe out. I need time for that. I have to make sure that my lungs are functioning, my heart is functioning, my kidney is functioning, my digestive system is going slow. I have to take care of that. There is a kṣētrajñā sitting over there doing everything. Again, that's the 15th chapter. Bhagavan says, you do what you want. I am sitting in, I'll manage everything. He is the CEO. And he manages so well, we never even thank him for that. Acknowledge him for that. He's doing it. For us, we know, will I be acknowledged? Will they click picture of me and put it in the Facebook and WhatsApp and all that? Otherwise, we don't want to go anywhere. So who is the chairperson? For how many fields? Can we imagine the fields? Body is a field. Mind is a field. Field of emotions. Our intellect is a field of what? Of thoughts, of data. Memory system is a field of memory stored up. Memory files are all there. Who is the one sitting over there and making sure that all our memory is safe? And some files have to be deleted. Computer, we know the language. all unwanted files we delete. Bhagavan is sitting over there, nothing new with the computer. What is inside, they are put it outside, that's all. He sits there and deletes some unwanted files which are not necessary for us. That's what he means by saying ignorant. Where is there a chairperson? Not. If he is not there in all of us, the entire satsang, kshetra, will collapse. That is why we invoke him right in the beginning. Like that, even a forest has got Vanadevata. Why every tree has got in our tradition we deify everything. Water bodies, Kere Devata, Tank Devata. Why? It's not a person over there or a deity, it's the power over there which gives it the power to do whatever it has to do. So Shanky Tank is there, also Tank is there, whatever lakes are there, ocean is there, oceans are there, land is there. Mahabharati, kṣētrajñā it is. Of course we are making it female there. Rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Mother. Everything. Who is that? It is Kshet. That field is what? Water flowing over there. There is a chairperson over there. That chairperson in this water body is called as Kaveri. That chairperson in this flowing water body is called as Ganga Maya. Like that. Our country, our state, Karnataka Mata, we say everything. Bhasha. Kshetrajñā means raga. Those who learn music, raga devata, tala devata, kirtana devata. Every song will have its kshetrajñā. The song is the field, kshetra. It's got of some power controlling it, holding it, which makes it possible for us to learn it. So in that sense, how many kshetras are there? So look at the variety of work that the Lord is doing. So small kshetras in big kshetras. Ultimately, which is the biggest kshetra? All the 14 worlds put together and beyond that is the biggest kshetra. Who is the kshetrajñā, chairperson of all that? Bhagavan is. Kshetrajñā, Akshara. Akshara, I just want to, yes, there we've got few minutes more. Akshara. Actually, Kshetrajñā and Akshara are combined. The literal meaning of Akshara means that which cannot be destroyed. That which cannot be destroyed. Kṣara means decay. That which can be destroyed. When we add a to it, it becomes opposite meaning. So if Kṣara is destructible, subject to decay, subject to destruction, Akshara means not subject to destruction, indestructible, imperishable, immutable, which means changeless, is Akshara. One word. It beautifully describes for us that Parabrahma. Again, in the 8th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asks over there, who is this Brahman? Who is this paramātmā? You are talking about Krishna, I want to know. Who is the one whom I must be invoking? Describe him to me. Krishna describes in one word, Akshara Brahma Paramam, he says. To describe the Lord, this one word is enough, Akshara. When we say indestructible, we should not just stop with indestructible, imperishable. What is the significance behind it? If it is imperishable, if it is indestructible, that means it can't belong to the realm of space and time. It can't have a birth date. It can't have a death date. Therefore, there is no growth for it. There is no increase. There is no decrease. There is no modification. There is no variation. See how many words in English we have to add to describe that one word Akshara. Bhagavan is Akshara. He was, he is, and shall continue to be. How to reach this Akshara? Through Akshara. So our tradition is, heritage is so rich. To reach that Akshara, what should I do now? We need knowledge. How can we gain knowledge? We will have to start with alphabets. A, I, E, A, B, C, D. What are A, E, A, B, C, D, all called as aksharas. So small a we can put over there. From aksharas to akshara. That is why we have akshara abhyasa for children. Every alphabet should come to our mouth, onto our tongue. Who has got all these alphabets, aksharas? Sharada has got it in her hand. All the 54 of them strung together. Each bead represents one alphabet. See the divinity and the sanctity of the alphabets. Alphabets make words. Words make phrases. Phrases make sentences. Sentences is all knowledge. Before we can even enter into knowledge, we need this to come onto our tongue. Where is it? With her. He's not lying down anywhere there, scattered, so that we can pick up like marbles. They are in her hand. Who is she? Goddess of knowledge and wisdom. We have to invoke her and say, every akshara that is there in your hand, I want it on my tongue. Mother, bless me. That is the akshara abhyasa that is done to children right in the beginning. How much of significance it is. Then once the aksharas come, then knowledge is possible for us. So aksharas should lead us to akshara. At least aksharas to lead us to becoming a good human being. At least that part. At least that part. Then we can think of spirituality and then religion, etc., etc., etc. But at least may the aksharas that have come into me, the alphabets, which has become my knowledge ultimately, let that make me a good human being first, with humane qualities. Without that Lakshmi Sampat, which is nothing but values, Shankara calls values as Lakshmi Sampat. Narayana not possible in our lives at all. So mukti, moksha are all far away from us. So therefore we give so much of importance to akshara. And also akshara means alphabet. We say a, I. See, sound we have made. Sound is created, sound dies down. But the vibrations behind it will never die down. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So sound we made, when I say sound, everybody heard, that sound died away. Next I say pa, created, pa was created, sound has died. So what is created dies. In time we are created. Sound it is. So sound is created, therefore sound dies away. But when I say pa, or when I say a, or when I say Krishna, when we say Rama, or when we say Shiva, aksharas put together, the vibrations created by whatever we said, it can be a, I, or Shiva, Rama, Krishna, those vibrations will stay. And what will it do? First thing is it will do good to, it will immediately have its influence on us, then only to others. Therefore those days naming children with these nama names. Why? When we say Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, Sharada, Uma, whatever, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Shankara, even when we sit down and say it slowly, we can really experience the peacefulness in our mind. When we say it slowly, Rama, Krishna, Sharada, at least to that extent agitations will go away from us. Why? That is the capacity that the vibrations have on us. How are the vibrations created? Vibration is nothing but energy, vibrational energy. How was it created? With the help of the alphabets. Every alphabet has got its presiding deity, kṣētrajñā. A is a field, A is another field, I is a kṣētra, I is another kṣētra. kṣētrajñā, Bhagavan is sitting in every alphabet. So we invoke him to come and sit on our tongue. That is why we say, Mother Saraswati, come and recite on my tongue. It's a way of saying. So every alphabet, therefore, has got a every akshara has got its presiding deity, whom when we invoke, her grace and blessing will be there on us. She will sit on our tongue, and therefore then knowledge is possible. Then vyavahara. It doesn't mean only spiritual. We need our degrees for our livelihood. All knowledge this is, not only spiritual knowledge. That is why in our tradition everything is divinized and worshipped. On Saraswati Puja day, we don't keep only Gita book, an Upanishad book, ABCD book of a little kid is kept over there. The art book, the everything. The standard 1 book, standard 2 book, everything is kept. All knowledge is He. All akshara. Knowledge comes, we can break it down completely to ground level. Akshara. It starts with akshara. Who is that? Bhagavan says over here, I am akshara. Oh, you are all only A, B, C, D. No, I am that akshara. The immutable, the indestructible, the imperishable, whom you all want to reach. How can I reach you, the akshara? Through aksharas. The significance of this is so beautiful. Akshara. Third stanza, I think we will take it up in the next class.